Hi, today I'm going to do a quick video on Unit 2. You can go to Table of Contents, go down to Unit 2, and you'll see all the things we're going to do. Unit 2 involves two evaluations. The first evaluation, the article evaluations, is pretty useful because you could find a article that is based upon your topic, so you're doing research towards your final topic, so that makes sense. The second evaluation is you can do a website evaluation or a product review. I would strongly suggest a website evaluation. That way you can double up and find a website related to your topic. So as you're doing the evaluation, you're finding a source that relates to your topic, so you're not wasting any effort. Okay. So we go down to Unit 2. Gives you a unit overview. Here, there's a video that's pretty much for every class that's done there. Feel free to watch that. I think it's a great video. So for what are we going to have to find? Okay. So there's instructional content that'll go through different things that you might find useful in doing the article evaluation. So take your time to read that, especially look at audience. My feeling is that students sometimes have a problem identifying audience. So yeah, go ahead and review through these. It makes sense. Okay. The practices, only do those if you feel needed to. As far as the assignment, what do you have to do? There's the samples here. Here's the template for an outline. Okay, so you can do an outline of the article. You'll be doing an outline of the article. Let's take a look at the sample. It makes sense to pull up the sample. Really, for the samples, follow them. That's the best way to be successful in the course, is to go through the samples. Because then you'll be meeting your audience expectations. That's what I'm expecting to see. So it always makes sense to actually look at the sample and kind of follow through. So we have a title page, typical APA title page. If you need an update on APA, there should be one in Table of Contents when you go down to Common Modules. Okay. Then, what we have here, we have the title. Okay. Then you have the introduction that lets me know basically what you're actually evaluating. Put all the bibliographic information in there, the main idea, and the overall kind of judgment of the thing. Then we go through author and source. Don't forget source. Source is where it was published, so you have to evaluate that. Sometimes students skip the source. They just talk about the author. For evaluating the author, feel free to actually go through and Google the author's name. Make sure you have the right author when you find the results. A lot of times nowadays you'll find their LinkedIn profile if they're still alive. Go through that, find their education, their backgrounds, what have you. Okay. Then the purpose of the audience, right? Traditionally, there are three purposes: to inform, that's what we have here; to persuade, or to entertain. You can have a source can be a mixture of purposes, and that's okay. I tell students usually just go and look at its primary purpose, but if it's mixed, that's okay. Okay. Audience, look at the source. That's the number one way to tell the audience. It's not topic. Sometimes students will go with the topic. And I say, well, you can have an article written about children, but the audience is not children. Look at where it was published. Where it was published will usually tell you a lot about who reads it. Just think about, television, like where people get their news. If their news is coming from Fox News, they have a specific political bend. If it's coming from, if they're getting news from MSNBC, that tells you their politics as well. Okay. Evidence, this is the kind of evidence that they supply. Make a stud. You have a topic sentence here, and then list the kind of evidence that they give and make a judgment about it. And then a conclusion. Oh, as an aside, I don't know why this is in every sample. If you have a heading conclusion, you don't have to write in conclusion. I don't know why we do that. Okay, so you go through, give your final thoughts, and then your reference. Only put those things that you actually used in your evaluation on the reference page. Don't list every source that you came across. Only those that you actually use. Okay. The next thing is you'll make a decision about a product or a website evaluation. I'm strongly saying that you should probably do a website. It makes much more sense. Okay. Let's see. So here's some more things, resources to help you. When you get down here, here's an example of a product review that you could use. You could do a video of this. That's fine. I have no problem with that. Okay. But here's basically, this is a little kind of convoluted. It goes through, here's your options. Okay. You can do a PowerPoint. If you're doing a PowerPoint, record over it. That makes much more sense. Okay. Website or article, product evaluation. You can do it as a written text or an oral presentation. That's okay with me. Makes no difference. Whatever you find to be easiest is the one you should do. Let's see where the assignment is. Oh, that's what I just had. I'm trying to find where they actually tell you what you have to put into the evaluations. That's the article evaluation. Details are a little confusing for me as well sometimes. These are, I didn't design these. Okay. So you have your options. So for a website evaluation, okay, you have to do, 2-3 page report. If you don't want to do a report, you want to do a presentation, that's fine with me. If you're doing a website evaluation, make sure you hit these points. Okay. It's very similar to the article evaluation. Makes sense to me. The only difference is you have, kind of structural style, visuals, and design. I don't know why they tease these out. Kind of visuals and design seem the same to me. But make sure you kind of address each of these points throughout. Design is just how it looks, basically, on the web page, like how's the web page designed. Okay, if you're doing a product review, these are what you want to hit. General description, was it for? Strengths and weaknesses. Should people buy this? Okay, I'm sure that you read plenty of product reviews. If you're looking to make a major purpose, for example, I'm going through buying a new bicycle. I'm reading tons of reviews. I trust the guy at the bike shop, but I want to do secondary research to back up. Okay, so either one, I think the website evaluation is the way to go because you can find a website that's related to your topic. And then this, if you're, especially in the summer, I could see a little bit be burnt out, writing. So if you, create a PowerPoint that, addresses these things and do a quick presentation over it, just record. You can use screenpal.com to record over it, hit these things, you'll be golden. Okay. Those are the major assignments. Of course, there'll be like discussion board posts with this as well, but those are, just basically, I give the okay, but it's nice to see what other students are doing as well for their assignments. As always, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out and talk to me. My job is to get you through it. Okay. Have a great day.